Hi, today we are going to talk about Maharaja Vijay Sethupathiy's 50th film directed by Nathulan Swaminathan. Maharaja is an interesting film because it takes one of the never-ending crime against women into commercial space of cinema and it adopts an interesting way of storytelling, making it as a crime thriller. Going further, this review may contain spoilers, so watch it at your own discretion. Maharaja is about two men. One of them is Maharaja, played by Vijay Sethupathi, and the second one is Selvam, played by Anurag Kashyap. There are few similarities between these two men. For example, these two men are very ordinary men doing ordinary jobs. For example, Maharaja has got saloon, and then Selvam has got an electronic shop. And these two men are married to different women, and then they have got a daughter. Interestingly, these two men exhibit a very softer nature to the women in their family. For example, we see how Selvam obeys to his wife and he does anything to ensure that his daughter is happy. Similarly, Maharaja tirelessly chooses different toys until his wife approves, and he also does anything that his daughter asks for, and he likes to be advised or dominated by his daughter Jyoti. However, we understand that there is something more about these two men than the soft nature that they have got. The film Maharaja chooses to explore a good nature of Maharaja and a bad nature of Selvam. That's also because of the outlook that these two men have got about the life and the choices that they make. Interestingly, these two men gets connected in the past, and the present day is the consequence of the action that had happened in the past and an extended good version of Maharaja and bad version of Selvam. Another aspect that I enjoyed in this film is that how this film show is relevant and is reflection of today's society when it talks about the survivor of rape. For example, previously, the society considered them to be victims. However, these days we have slightly started to look them as the survivor. And this is being told by Jyoti very positively when she says how she will move on from this incident when she meets Selvam. However, this specific incident or this specific meeting that Jyoti and Selvam meets is supposed to be very impactful and emotional. But the scene does not convey that. That's because of the poor dialogue delivery and poor writing of the dialogue. However, these are few complaints in the film Maharaja which can be ignored because there are many aspects that can be discussed in this film. Another aspect that I enjoyed in this film and another recent film Lapta Ladies is about the cops. Initially, we see that the cops are very corrupted and they do not seem to do the right thing. However, they do the right thing in the most required moment. For example, in Lapta Ladies, we see what happens with Pushpa and his husband and what does the cop do at that moment. Similarly, in this film, we see how cops help Maharaja to find the rapist. Interestingly, initially we see these cops to be very corrupted, but when a relief moment is required, they do the right thing and they give us that relief. Overall, Maharaja is an entertaining film, and it is also a very disturbing film. After one watches and when you think about it, it becomes an disturbing film. That's because each and every scene in this film is carefully crafted to be relevant to the story, and it makes a lot of sense after one watches the film. So that's all from my end. Do watch this film and share your thoughts about it. See you all until next video.